Okay guys, I'm on the hunt. The power's still on, by the way. I'm on the hunt for Charles's flashlight, which is up in the ceiling here. So hopefully, without minimal takedown, I can grab it. That was just kind of a... Oh, it's still on. Charles, I left your light on up here. It's because I can see the light. Blinded by the light. Yep, it's still on. That is a mistake. Pretty funny though. Okay. Can Rob get his hand up in here and find this? Find the. Oh. Thank God for lanyards. Here we go. I grabbed the lanyard that's attached to his light. This lanyard made things a lot easier to grab it. Okay, there we go, Charles. Light rescued. So far, so good with the ceiling. So far, so good. Okay. Awesome. So his flashlight came in handy and it's now rescued, and this lanyard, I was able to see it and grab it and pull it towards the edge. So let's make sure I didn't disturb anything. Ta-da! Everything's still on, and this fan, ta-da, it's still on. Good. Okay, so now I gotta move the ladder back in here, guys, into the storage area, and I'm gonna do some major wiring cleanup, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, I'm gonna use a staple gun on this 18 gauge wire. Now, in order to do this properly, there's a button here called wire gauge. And what that does is allows me to line up the brown insulated wire through this little guide, so the staple does not go through it. That would be a bad thing because I have the power on. I do not need a short anywhere. So I don't have a very good angle to place the camera. Maybe way back here if I zoom in. Let's see. Zoom way in. You guys should be able to see me messing around with the wiring. The main wires I will not use the stapler on the 10 gauge wires because it is way too large and not a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to start carefully. This will hold my wires in place and clean up the look drastically. And this is what? LED number 4. Okay, so Shoot one in there. Okay. Now, you probably guys won't see anything for a bit because I'm down below and I'm going to be stapling in down below here to kind of clean things up. I'm just taking it slow because I do not want to pierce the wire ever. Now, one thing I have run into, this negative wire needs to be moved because right now it's a pain and it's controlling the fan, so I need to shut the power off for a second because I'm trying to get things as neat as possible. With what I have, I should mention, as neat as possible with what I have. So what I need to do is pull this out. Come on. There you go. Okay, good. Okay, one more staple, and that line will be done. Perfect. Okay, I'll be back up here, guys, so you can see me again. Sorry about that. Okay, so what wire will be next? What's easiest? Not this one. These wires are all friggin' tangled up. Like a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I need to like untangle a bunch of wires. So this won't be very interesting, guys, but I'll show you the after effect. You got to see one installed anyway. Let me see. I'll zoom out. So what I did was I kind of ran that wire and stapled it. Then I went inside the 2x4 and I had to dodge this wire. So I did disconnect it when the power was off. Then I put one more down here and I gave it that extra nice little loop so it could carefully have some extra if it needed to. So I'm going to put this camera on charge in the meantime, and since I got 9 minutes left, it says, and then I'll fix all this and get back to you. I'll give you an update on the temp in here. It's been at least an hour and it's 57.8 at 64% humidity, and it's 37.1 out at 59%. So there you go. I'll get this camera plugged in via Charles's pack here, and hopefully I'll be able to sort out the wires without doing too much craziness down there. I know I have excess and it's just a mess when you got spaghetti central there. So I'll see you guys in a bit, alright?